So dusters are still fine. They are more versatile. You can use them in more situations because they will keep you warm during the winter, but also, for some reason that I don't quite understand, will keep you cool during the summer. And especially so if they're made out of muffalo wool. Muffalo wool is the thing that isolates the most in this game, and there's really quite a huge difference between muffalo wool and every other resource that you can use, like cloth or I don't know, leather from animals. So yeah, you should definitely try to grab some muffalos, because if you kill and slaughter a muffalo, you will not get their wool. No, that's not how it works. You will only get leather from the muffalos. You have to tame the muffalos and then shear them as soon as they're ready. So quite the difference. But still, as I said, I'm going for dusters. Only this time I'm trying to make them out of muffalo wool. Can't I? There, clear all. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. All of my fields have been sowed, I suppose. I guess that's, I hope that's the right word. So Green Bear, as soon as he stopped sleeping, should now go and start handling. You see, he will first do all these, then he will start growing, which he has finished now, and then he will go for all the number 3s, starting from left and going to right. So he will then attempt to tame each one of these 5 muffalos, and only if he failed those, he will probably reset, because it takes such a long time, and will just start trying to tame them again. And afterwards, he will start plant cutting, which I don't think is an option right now. I don't have any plants assigned to being cut. So next up, he should start crafting. So what we need right now is a crafter, most importantly, a constructor, a secondary, and a shooter. Those are our 3 main concerns right now. And as it so happens, someone is trying to join us. Let's take a look. A taxonomist named Cole Whalen has arrived and wants to join your colony. He is 31 years old and a guy. So, again, no girl for us. He's incapable of violence, which is bad. That is just like Green Bear, and I think Felon is also incapable of violence. He is steadfast and psychically sensitive. Aren't those like cancelling each other out? Oh, I need to take a look at that, what those do exactly. So he can, he has passion for social, animals, cooking, well, construction, yes. Also a secondary cook would be nice, but it's not exactly what we're looking for, but construction, yeah. So we need a shooter and a crafter afterwards. But yeah, he's not being followed, so we will just accept him. Cool, my mate. You don't have any addictions or anything, so it's all good. And here we go. Steadfast, mental break threshold -9%, and psychically sensitive means psychic sensitivity plus 40%. So whenever one of these psychic waves comes, he's more influenced by it, much more influenced. But he won't break quite as quickly as others. So yeah, kind of canceling each other out, but only kind of. In any case, he is not a night owl, so I will restrict him to nothing. You can do whatever you want all day long, as long as you work. Work and work and work. Of course, you're doing firefighting, and you need to be a patient. You want to warden? Well, I don't want that. No. No, actually not at all. You can handle, but not as good as Green Bear. And Green Bear is pretty bored most of the time. So I'm putting that on 4. But you will cook all day long. At least every time that Felon isn't cooking. And you will construct. That is actually your main job, to construct. And you will help out with the growing. Actually, cooking is quite behind, I just noticed. We don't need you to mine. Well, maybe put it on 4. Plant cutting is also one of those jobs that you can always put on 4. And if you don't have any of these things to do, please start cleaning, okay? And then afterwards hauling. Research is not important right now. We have Nevin for that. And that should be it. Let's take a look how he is integrating. He already grabbed one of the dusters. It's a shoddy one, all right. We're working on it, mate. Don't worry. You have a lot of silver on you. Don't really see why. Could you drop that? Yeah, you don't need that, mate. Just leave it. It's now part of, you know, the group wealth. Okay. This is kind of communism. I'm just claiming all of these so that they can repair it. It was damaged during the many fights that took place in this area. Same goes for this. Might just claim it. It's also important if it starts burning. If you've claimed it, then they will automatically rush to extinguish the fire. If you haven't claimed it, What? I did not notice! Jesus has arrived, and he's female, apparently. He's female and a muffalo. This little, tiny, baby muffalo calf has arrived 2 hours ago. I didn't see the message. That was probably when I was, I don't know, looking at cold stats, I suppose. So, hello, little Jesus. So, what's the female version of Jesus, I guess? Huh. Jesus-a? No, that's not a word. What would Jesus' sister named? What would they name her? Jessa? Oh, this is difficult. Huh. I don't know. I can't think of anything. So I'm just naming her after the first female, which is Eve, obviously. Spelled just like that, I'm pretty sure. Lovely, tiny Eve. Oh, this makes me really happy. Welcome to the party. Of course, oh yeah, if they are born, they will automatically be restricted to the same area as their parents, or as their mother, I suppose. So I don't have to look out for that. Eve will stay inside the pasture. By the way, the pasture has changed. The pasture is now in this area. Up here, I suppose, but not in this area. Don't go there, okay? I need to prepare that first. Well, you can eat all this, sure. Yeah. Probably not here. Also, the animal danger zone shouldn't be here anymore. Okay. Alright. And, guys, before I forget, we have Cole as a new member. Now, Cole is one of those very generic character names. So, if you've got a better solution for this guy, I'd be very happy to rename him to something that I can, that has more individual value to me, and that therefore I can remember more easily. So just write it down. Really, there's nothing else you need to do. Just write it down, and I'll take your suggestion. Okay, another party. The Party of Settlement, which was 1 year ago right now. So we survived the very first year, all except Light Hand. And they're celebrating it. Huzzah! Lots of drinks and merriment, but no sex. Because there are no girls. And I don't think any of my colonists is homosexual. Nope. 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 Ugly, okay. Nope. 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 So, no intercourse, no bodily enjoyment, no physical stuff. What? Why are you unhappy? Because there's no gold, right? Is binging on smoke leaf. There isn't even a reason. He's just breaking like that. Well, it's not. Yeah, it is break. Because he has chemical interest, I suppose. Yeah. So that just happens from time to time. But thankfully, smoke leaf is the only drug that we have, and you can't get addicted all that easily to it. There's like only a 1% chance, I think, to get addicted. No, 2% actually. And he hasn't discovered this down here, the goat juice. There's only 2 of those, but the chance is much higher to get addicted. furniture.